I signed up to W2W because I felt like I needed a challenge in my life. Things were getting a bit repetitive.
I pretty much used to just play computer games all day. The only experience I've really had with exercise is playing virtual reality games.
Really what we expect from them is consistency, showing up. It's the most important thing, is showing up and just being in them training sessions. They just got to keep going. We've relocated now to a new gym, almost twice as big as our last location, and it's a much better setup. We've got a full strength and conditioning area and a full-size cage, which is real helpful. It's a raised cage, and we've got a huge mat space as well. These guys have got another 7 weeks left of training. I mean, the biggest challenge has been trying to give them the information in such a short period of time, really. The ones who are with us have stepped up to it. You know, they've been pretty consistent in their training, and they're like sponges in terms of absorbing the techniques. They're always coming into training like kind of carrying like the battle wounds and whatnot of the days and the weeks before. And now we're going into a phase where we're getting the fitness from live drills, so they're doing the techniques with resistance and building their fitness in that way. Get used to just moving around, even throwing back a little bit, slipping the shots, and then hit. Boom. If you run the single leg and he's defending by hopping, come back on the double. You know what I mean? Start switching up, put your takedowns together. The more you start chaining your moves together, then the easier it's going to be. 3 minutes. Ready? In position. Time, let's go.
I feel like a completely different person. Back in the day one, bit of a struggle waking up, getting to the gym for 6 AM. It meant getting up at 4:30, walking 2 miles to the gym. But now it's easy. I feel I've lost quite a lot of body fat, and I'd like to think that I've maintained my weight relatively because I'm putting on some muscle. It's the first time I've ever really trained in a sport like this, and I feel I can actually hold myself, actually getting the submissions in, doing the takedowns, everything's starting to come together.
I'm a lot more fit because before this I just didn't move unless I had to. So when I started, I'd never thrown a punch on purpose, so now I can throw a punch. I wasn't physically active at all, just sit at home playing games, go to work, come home, play games. So just for difference, and it's a little embarrassing, but I used to get knackered just going up the stairs once or twice, and now I can keep going at this for an hour and a half and be mostly okay after it. After I'm finished, I usually don't want to stop.
After starting W2W, it gives me that time in the day for myself, especially when I'm on the mats. I haven't got time to think about what I need to be doing later, and it just makes things so much easier for me, because when I wake up, I know that I have those 2 hours to myself, just me and the guys on the mat, doing what we do, and then I can go into work and just focus, tunnel vision. I'm finding now that I'm actually kind of at peace when I'm on the mat. My mind's completely empty and I'm reacting before what comes, really. I'm feeling it. My body can just react, sort of like muscle memory.
My parents keep telling me that they're proud and impressed with what I'm able to do. And everyone at work is similar. They're always asking me how it's going and checking out all my new bruises. I'm not that social, so this is the most social contact with people outside of work that I've had in a good while. I mean, it's called Wimp to Warrior, and I was the definition of a wimp when I started, but I'm halfway through this, so it's going pretty well.
Consistency is the most important thing in this program. If they're not in the sessions, it's going to be difficult for them to perform at the end of it, so we've kind of had to tweak that and make sure the guys leave them wanting more after each session. Our job's to make sure that we can prevent injury as much as possible, because of the training now is a lot harder. There's a lot more stress on the body.
Everyone said they think it would be really good for me. I thought it'd be a good experience just to get through it, and I'm nearly at the end, so it feels good to be near the end. I'm looking forward to the fight just to see what happens, more than trying to win. But I'm quite competitive. I play a lot of competitive games. I'm going to be trying my best to win, but at the end, if I lose, it was still a good experience.
I would just make sure the minute I walk in through that door up until our fight night, I give it everything. I know that when I step into the cage on fight night, if I win or lose, I have no regrets. I've given it everything. And if I do win, fantastic. If I don't, I'm going to be more than happy for my opponent, because I know they've been through the same thing as me.